Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome on in. We are doing our final run of the night, which is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, all emeralds. For those of you who are just now joining us or in later, we had an incentive to switch any percent to all emeralds, and you guys raised it, so congratulations. SuperSonic, if you'd like to introduce yourself, take it away.
Hi everybody, my name is SuperSonic. I am a retro speedrunner that mainly focuses on Sonic games. We are going to be playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is my favorite game of all time and my favorite speedrun of all time. So we're going to do an all emeralds run, thanks to everyone that donated towards the cause, as well as the incentive. So with that being said, I'm pretty much ready to go whenever you are.
Yeah, let me just do some audio testing real quick.
No problem.
That should be fine. All right. Whoa! Hold on.
Ooh.
Let me check here. Glenn, thank you so much for the $100 donation. Can we get these kids to learn how to Rasan Demon Fang routes? I'm assuming this is a JRPG reference joke here. Unfortunately, I do not get the joke. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you again for your donation. Restand Demon Fangs, bestie. Okay. Anyways, I'm assuming time starts on file select. So
yeah, so when I say go, that's when we'll start. So
okay. Ready when you are.
Okie dokie. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. I remember playing this game on the front page, and I had a great time with it. I think Sonic 3 was the one I had the most fun with out of all the Genesis games.
Yeah, this is by far my favorite. Like, I like the other first two games as well, but this one just hits it home for me, really.
So the story that goes here is I guess Sonic heard something about Eggman doing some shit that he's not supposed to do, comes to Angel Island with the Chaos Emeralds, and Knuckles punches them out of Sonic and takes them. And then Sonic goes, oh no, you can't do that. And that's the story from what I remember. A little bit more simple, but God, I think this is it's funny. So I liked Sonic 3's gameplay. I actually do not like the orbs.
Oh, the special stage.
Yeah, no, the special stages are very disorientating.
Yeah, they can be very they're very intense really once they start speeding up a little bit. But for me personally, I feel like the Sonic 2 special stages are more tame because it's just a half-pipe autoscroller and there isn't really much craziness going on in that game.
Except
Sonic
when Tails
1, on the
gets
other
hit
hand,
multiple times.
Yeah, and then you got Sonic 1, which had the rotating special stages. Those, I can't stand those special stages, honestly.
So it's a rotating stage with a rotating background with Sonic spinning.
Yep.
Yeah, it's extremely disorienting.
This one, on the other hand, it's just a lot of left and right turning that we got to do, but there's some pretty interesting tech in this. You kind of saw me do a little bit of that, but there's going to be some pretty cool strats in the later special stages coming up. Now what we're going to do is just turn right here. So I pretty much have a route for each special stage on how I'm going to handle all of these just to kind of get them optimally. There will be some instances where it may not seem like it's optimal, but it is. A lot of this just doesn't make sense. Like this part right here, I'm just going to go in the middle and then they're all just going to turn into rings. It makes no sense, but there's a weird glitch in this game where if you try to grab the orbs in a specific pattern, then it'll just turn the
I'm
remaining
more impressed
into
in you
rings.
jumping through the red orbs and not hitting them.
So the funny thing about those red orbs, they have very small hitboxes.
Really?
Yeah, so you can actually jump over them. Like you just can't be like directly in the middle of them. You can just pretty much be behind them. Yeah.
So it's all visual. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I think the bumpers have the biggest hitboxes in this.
My favorite special stage out of all the like 2D Sonics was Sonic CDs. I like the little UFO one that you have to run and chase.
Oh yeah, those ones are fun too.
Yeah, that was fun as hell. I enjoyed that a lot. I think out of all the 2D Sonic games that I played on Front Page, it was the only one I 100%ed.
Yeah, that's a really fun game in general.
Yo, Orphan, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so that is Act 1. So we got 2 emeralds out of 14. So we got to grab 7 Chaos Emeralds and 7 Super Emeralds. Funnily enough, we're not going to be seeing Supersonic in this run. We're going to be seeing Hypersonic instead. So by the time we get Hypersonic, there will be a flashing lights warning because of the air dash that he does.
Oh yeah, you know what? I should have put that as a thing. Oops. Well, too late now. Oh well. Children, close your eyes.
Once Hypersonic arrives, but in the meantime, yeah, you can still stare at this.
It's very funny to think that they haven't they just did not care about epilepsy back in the day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And by the way, I wanted to thank you again for taking up my backwards.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
Okay, we're good.
That is like the sickest thing I've seen. Oh my god. I was just about to say I am so glad that you came back to do a run for this, because when we tried doing this last year, my internet was just being a piece of shit the entire time, and I felt so bad because the runs that you were doing were so cool. But oh my god, you just my mouth like literally dropped seeing that. And you did it like without a hitch too, like it was nothing.
That requires so much concentration because you can't really see behind you, so you have like hardly any space.
You made it look like it was nothing. Like I know it like you're saying it's hard, but like trust me, like that looked like you made it look super easy. That blew me away. Oh my god. Pat, can we get some donations for that? Oh my god.
Okay, so now we got this special stage coming up. There's gonna be another really cool strat that I'm gonna do towards the end of this stage. Let's go through these here.
Wait, there's more?
Oh, there's plenty.
Yeah, no, like when you said like, oh, I'm gonna do a cool strat, I'm like, oh wait, there's more?
Yeah, I think should be getting close to the end here. There we go. That's the end of that one.
I don't know how you do it. Like that's actually crazy. Is that optimal to do it backwards?
It is, yeah.
No way.
It saves. I don't remember how much time it saves altogether, but it's a decent chunk of time that you can save by doing those backwards. And there's only like a few stages where you can actually do it that way. As far as like the other stages, some of them you have to do them pretty much normal. Others not so much.
See, this is why I enjoy doing these sorts of events, because it shows off a game that I feel like doesn't get like much attention these days. And then you see someone do like some crazy stuff in a retro game. My god, speedrunning is incredible. Oh, yeah, having them memorized is always key for sure.
Yep, exactly. and I've been playing this game since it first came out back in 1994. So
Really?
I never played the special stages like that until I started learning the speedrun.
Now you can't play it the same anymore.
I can't play it casually.
No, that's me with Luigi's Mansion. Like, I can't play that game normally at all anymore.
Oh gosh.
Mm-mm.
All right, so we did do a reset there to do a cutscene skip. It is actually a little bit faster to do it that way, but in the regular any percent run, you can actually do a cutscene skip within the level, so you don't see Knuckles at all in that section. But since we have like a different memory value because we're collecting the emeralds right now, we're not able to do that cutscene skip in particular. So we have to like reset the console then, because every time the score counts down to 0 at the end of Act 2, the file select counter will go up by 1. And it doesn't do that in Act 1, so...
I saw you go backwards for like a second, for a frame there. Was that intended?
That was for me to slow down just a little bit so I can catch the platform.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I messed that up.
Wow.
I did a late spin. So now I gotta figure out a backup for this one, which I think I know where I can get one. That fifth special stage is kind of tricky at the very beginning because I want to try to go backwards again for a little bit.
It's scripted. It's scripted. It's scripted. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Luckily that I know where all the backups are, so it should be fine. I'm just gonna stand in the corner here. So this is gonna set me up to pretty much be within range to do a spin dash quickly. Let's see if I can get that.
Oh.
There we go. So sometimes you can actually get stuck in the wall depending on where you're standing.
Oh, really?
This is intentional.
Okay.
Because I need to unload Act 1 from Act 2 to do this level wrap here.
So how does this work?
So what I did there is with the intentional death, I'm basically unloading Act 1 from Act 2 because if I try to do that strat, it's gonna prevent, basically put me in a soft lock position. So by unloading it, it pretty much treats it as if you're just starting from Act 2.
Interesting.
And so what I did there is I rolled up into the, I guess, going up into the wall, and then I rolled backwards. And then when I did a short jump, Sonic would just clip through the ground, and it allows us to do a level up, which is a horizontal underflow glitch, and it allows me to basically get to the boss here.
I've only seen Vinny Vinesauce do this by accident. But to see it like being done again is...
So this right here is called a screen wrap, which is a vertical wrap. So now I'm off screen. I'm trying to like navigate Sonic to get to the boss arena in Act 2, even though we're still in Act 1. So we're basically out of bounds right now. Not really out of bounds. It's more like a loop back area. This fight is kind of hard though. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, we're in there. So now we're fighting Robotnik inside the wall. And I'm still in spin dash mode at this point. And I'm still in the center, so now I'm gonna go to the left side of the screen, spin dash again, take damage. And there we go, we beat Robotnik. So now I'm pretty much eyeballing that, there's like this orange block right here. Hit the capsule, crouch to put the screen down, and then you finish.
Where did Tails come from? Oh god. Yeah, the game is not liking that. Also, that time bonus is insane.
Yeah, because we finished the level under a minute, so... So what happened there was I went to the loopback area, and we accessed the Act 2 boss in Act 1. So we ended up beating the Act 2 boss, but the game doesn't really quite recognize that we finished an Act 2 because it still said Act 1 on the Sonic Got Through section.
Is there enough rings to get the emeralds at this point, or?
In this case, you don't necessarily need to have rings because there are big rings like all over the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there aren't any ring requirements you got to do for that. So.
Interesting.
Also, yeah, I am moonwalking on the wall here. We're gonna roll down to stand on this top and set up a spin dash. So we'll take intentional damage here so we can stand back up on this top. And then we're just gonna roll. And then we're gonna let the spinning top do the dirty work for us. And there we go.
Very cool.
So right now I have a glitch called wheel glitch. It's basically when I touch Sonic's head on the bottom of the wheel earlier, and it just gives him this weird property where he can just kind of just zoom straight down off a ledge. But the only problem is if I end up jumping, then I'm going to lose the glitch. So I need to play Act 2 without jumping essentially until I get to the boss fight.
Does that explain why the billboard's in the floor?
Yeah. Okay, the only exception for me to jump is actually off the barrel there. That's considered an object rather than like solid ground.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I can actually jump off objects, but not the solid ground. So now we're up in the ceiling here. And then we're spin dashing off screen in the ceiling. And there are these very tiny gaps that we cannot physically see, but with the spin dash, it actually creates our hitbox a lot smaller so we can pass right through them. And now we're going to be stuck in this section. Now I'm going to be counting some pauses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then go back up.
It's okay, Sonic is normal. Don't worry about it. Fine.
Yeah. And there we go.
Dude, I think Robotnik is like actually losing his mind at this point. That rotten hedgehog.
Yeah. All right, so now after this score countdown finishes, we're gonna reset. And then it's gonna put the file select screen at ice cap.
Banger song.
Yeah, I love this song. So yeah, we got to do like roughly 20 seconds of snowboarding, and then we got a couple emeralds we can grab in this level.
Yeah, no, it definitely, the way that you're playing this definitely feels like watching something about animations by Criminal Montage. All right, so now the next emerald is in here. It should be Emerald 6, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to be making a complete square here. We're just going to be grabbing just a few of those. And we're just going to turn around here. Grab these two, and then it's going to basically say it's completed. Even though we did like a very strange like routing for that one. And we're pretty much going to be doing the same thing for the remainder here. Close enough. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay, then we're just gonna do a little bit of a left-right movement here, just so I can set it up for the next set of squares. There we go. Getting close to the end of this one.
It amazes me that you could just go away and grab 3 more and it just is complete. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that was emerald number 6, but technically 5 emeralds collected, so we got to get emerald number 5. I'm gonna try to get it in launch base. Okay, so now we got to get the second emerald in this level. So we jump in here to go to this one. This one is a little shorter, as long as I don't screw it up.
Smile.
There you go. Then go this way. Gonna jump here. Bounce off those bumpers. I missed the jump again.
Bummer.
That's okay. Okay, so that's another backup emerald they gotta get, and that's fine. All right, so let me see here. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go back into that corridor because I need to set up a value for me to get slope glitch on the platform that's coming up. So it's this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I'm gonna start rolling here.
Bye-bye. Close your eyes, chat.
All right, so I hit the spring. So now we're in Knuckles' area here. But we're not done yet. We do have slope glitch. We're just gonna go into the ground. And then I'm doing all of this off screen, but I pretty much know where to go essentially. And if I do this right, we're gonna be skipping the boss fight completely. So now Sonic is gonna look diagonal. This is totally fine. we're just using the wall to our advantage here.
This is exactly how I remember this game.
Yeah, this is totally normal. Now we're just gonna go right into launch base.
Incredible.
Okay, so there is a special stage ring here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, which is one of the backups. Okay, this one's special stage 5. I'm actually gonna play this one normally.
Oh, you're gonna play it normally for once? Oh man, I was waiting for you to be like wowing me again, because the way this is going so far.
Yeah, there's still like a lot more special stages to go, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a route deviation here. Go this way. Jump over those.
Insane. Again.
Okay, we got 4 more to grab. Yeah. And then the last 4 are here. And then there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take an intentional death so I can start back at the beginning of the level, because I need this to be at a specific IGT for the boss fight that I'm gonna do. So I'll just go ahead and take an intentional first death here.
Zadeos is 8 hours each day. We're a little bit overestimate, but that's fine.
All right, so we're gonna be walking the bird, flying the birdie, whatever, like basically walking the dog but with a bird.
Walking the bird.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get this fire shield just for damage boost purposes. So we're gonna have this bird follow us into here. Now we can do a spin dash inside the elevator. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. So now we're level wrapping into Knuckles' boss arena, in which Sonic can't really access normally.
Spilled.
Okay, so now we got
Maybe
2 of these guys to fight. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need the IGT to be at 1 minute flat. There's a good reason for this. That is going to give us a 10,000 point bonus, and that swinging arm that's going still, it's not going to hit me.
Why are you underwater now?
Because the game is confused. I'm not supposed to be in here. So now we kill that boss. It treats it as if we did an Act 2 boss. And we're done with that level.
Also, Belly, thank you so much for the $5 donation. They say, I'm an envy of anyone who can smoothly get through the blue sphere stages. I hate the hyper emerald. Oh my god, the noise. I'm losing it. Emerald with the hairpin turns. Destroy it, please.
All right, so now we're in the Sonic and Knuckles half of the game. So now, as far as Mushroom Hill goes, we're going to be playing these levels normally because we have to grab the Super Emeralds, although we're still missing one Chaos Emerald. So we're just going to go ahead and drop these off here. Actually, I guess I do have to play one, so let's go ahead and do this one. Normally you could go back from that teleporter, but since I am missing an emerald, and it's actually the one where I needed to go first for the Sonic and Knuckles section of it, but it's totally fine. We can still be able to get that last Chaos Emerald. Okay, there we go. Jump over those. Okay, then we're gonna go this way.
They look like blueberries and like raspberries to me. I don't know what the yellow ones would be though. I don't know a yellow berry.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Like the ground here, it reminds me like probably like Aquafresh toothpaste or something.
Colgate, hands like.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, at least we got one of the Super Emeralds. That's totally fine. All right, let's go here. Oops.
Do not call it the piss berry. I swear to God.
Oh dear. Oh, I did not want to go up like that. There we go. Okay, grab these speed shoes. Get up here.
I get like weird anxiety hearing the speed up music because it makes me feel like I'm running out of time.
Oh, yeah, I think it only lasts about, I want to say 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, somewhere around there.
Yeah, because I hear the music go faster and I'm starting to panic because I'm used to Mario games. Like when you hear the speed up music, it means like you're about to die. It's like you're running out of time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna do this, play a little safe here. And then grab these ones.
Chat, we made him nervous.
Oops. Okay, I need to jump a little further. There we go. All right, we're good.
Incredible.
Okay, so that's technically all the Chaos Emeralds collected. Which is really funny because it only shows one right there, but we dropped them all off at Hidden Palace.
Hi, Liminal.
There's a little
Sonic,
interesting little quote there. Is he can normally would say he can turn into SuperSonic, but since I can't, it's just gonna tell me to go to Hidden Palace. It's a little extra different kind of dialogue there.
We're not going to the Hidden Palace, not yet.
Now we are. Well, technically in this area, but the actual level itself, yeah, it'll be a little bit. Okay, so now we got that emerald going over there, and we're just gonna go right into it. This special stage is actually, I would say, the hardest out of all of them. So I may be a little quiet to try to focus on the backwards sections coming up shortly.
That is totally fine.
All right, jump over these. Okay. I'm gonna pause buffer a little bit here. There's the last one. That's the hardest one to get. I have to pause buffer for it. Oh, thank goodness I got that one.
Chat, can we get more money for donations on charity? My brain is like, I can't handle this. It's actually crazy.
Okay. Now we got another special stage coming up. Just got to clip through that ground right there. And we go in here.
What the unholy fuck did I just watch? You watch someone who is so good at this game that they can essentially play it with Sonic going backwards.
Oops, I missed the blue sphere right there. Let's do this. Okay, we should be back in track. Sometimes that yellow sphere doesn't want to cooperate properly, so. There we go, and then grab these here, and I'm gonna go this way, and the remainder of the stage is just pretty much filling up these rows of 6 here, and then just kind of going in a zigzag direction. And then we're practically done with the special stage.
Do you really need all of the Chaos Emeralds if you can do something like this? Probably not.
Yeah, no.
I forget, is this the only game that has Hypersonic?
This is the only game that has it, yeah. Unfortunately. Oops. All right, now we're going to be fighting the boss here. 2, 3. Oops. 4, 5, 6. There we go.
You only got to chop 1 wood.
So here's an interesting thing. I probably didn't mention this earlier, but you kind of notice I do the Insta Shield, which is like that white sonar lurking thing that Sonic does. For the longest time, I thought that move was completely useless. But when I started to learn the speedrun of this game, it is probably the most OP move that Sonic has, right before Drop Dash was introduced in Sonic Mania. So the reason why this is an OP kind of move, what it does is it'll actually protect Sonic for a few frames, like from avoiding damage and things like that. And it also expands his hitbox. So you can actually get a little more distance to hit the boss or something.
Oh man, that would have been nice to have for Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the robotic robot thing. That was annoying as hell.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thankfully, they added that in Sonic Origins, so you can actually fight that boss a lot easier with Insta Shield active.
It was the one that I played, it was still hard.
Yeah. Especially with 0 rings too, because that's like very nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah, because they wouldn't give me any more rings, so we only had like that.
Yeah. Also, this special stage is pretty straightforward, but you can still mess it up.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're good for the end here. Yeah, nothing too special about this one, but I think this special stage in particular is actually really hard to get a perfect in. And what it means by perfect is you get every single ring in the stage. And it'll give you 50,000 points, so essentially it'll give you an extra life, plus a continue.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to do the level select to activate Insta Shield for Sonic viewers. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Look, I did my dues. I played a good amount of Sonic games. I don't think I'm going to touch Sonic for a long time.
Oh, totally fair.
Yeah. I am not the biggest Sonic fan, but I do, after playing all those games back to back, I do have an appreciation for the series, and I understand why it's such a big thing for people.
Yeah, like for me personally, like when Sonic came out back in 1991, I was only 4 years old at the time, and I didn't own a Sega Genesis until I think 2 years later. So my cousin actually had a Sega Genesis, like the big one with the
the original one where you have the Mega Drive slot and everything.
Yeah, so he got that one. He had Sonic 1 with it, and when I played it, I was instantly like hooked to it. And I still remember, like back in Christmas of 1993, I was just waking up. It was like 6 in the morning, and I felt something at the foot of my bed. So then I moved my blanket, and I saw a Sega Genesis bundled with Sonic 2.
That's so
And yeah, my dad hooked it up, and I was just playing Sonic 2 for hours upon hours, and I didn't know what I was doing because obviously being a youngin at the time, you're just kind of moving around, jumping into things, not knowing what you're doing. But I started speedrunning Sonic games in 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. But funnily enough, I actually started off as a Mario speedrunner. I speedran Super Mario Bros. 1 Lost Levels, and Mario 3. But when I started speedrunning Sonic, this became more of my main thing besides Mario. So
I have the opposite story of Sonic. So in school, I didn't have that many friends. But I did have a friend that was a very, very big Sonic fan. I mean, like, he had all the consoles he was on. He had, like, figures and collectibles and shirts, and, like, he was just, like, just a really big fan of everything Sonic. And I liked the Nintendo games. I only had, like, when I was a kid, my uncle had given me a Super Famicom, so I only had Japanese games. And I only had a Game Boy he gave me not long after he got back from where he was stationed at in Japan. So I've only had like those games, and the only game that I didn't need like to know Japanese or anything to play was I think it was Mario All-Stars. And I loved the shit out of that game. That was great. But this Sonic fan got just like very progressively upset every single time I would say, like, I think Sonic's okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. It was like man would turn like a different color if I said anything bad about it. And I remember this specific part in our childhood. I am still. We weren't friends for a while, and then we became friends again. And he's married with like 2 kids now. He's doing fine. But I remember this one time when we stopped being friends for several, like almost years, until we met again in high school. Was he got mad that he was seeing Sonic games on a GameCube?
Oh.
He's like, I don't know why Sega is working with Nintendo. Is the worst thing. It's me seeing Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. This is blasphemy. The Dreamcast is better. And I said one thing, and this got me kicked out of his house. I said, if the Dreamcast was so good, then why are they porting their games to other systems? And
oh gosh,
he turned purple and was like, they're wrong for doing this. They're gonna be the reason why the Dreamcast fails. Like, he's just getting really upset.
Oh, jeez.
And mind you, we're like, I'm pretty sure we're like 10. The Wii is on the way. Stuff like that. Also, yeah, flashing lights, flashing lights. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah. Later on, please do not attach your self-worth to the media you enjoy. That's basically where I came down to that conclusion. That's the learning thing that I was taught. But later on in high school, I'm sorry, what?
This is as intended. It's by design, and it's intended.
Okay.
Yeah, this glitch is called as intended. What I did at the very start of the level, I set up a spin dash and paused right away on that frame. And basically, I look like this. This is like 1 or 2 frames that you can see. And you can just kind of casually walk through walls and get to the boss fight.
Incredible. But so the rest of the story is that I met him back in high school. And he apologized and was like, yeah, I was just some stupid kid. I still like Sonic, though. And I'm like, that's fair. He's like, do you still like Mario? And I'm like, sometimes. He's like, oh, so you haven't changed. But we were still relatively good friends. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, there's a good end story. And now he's married with 2 kids, and his wife hates video games, so I kind of feel bad for him now.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think when they first had a kid, she was like, "We're no more video games." I was like, "Oh." So, at most he plays like sports games and like every once in a while Sonic. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. The last big game he played was, I think, Persona 4 Golden.
Oh, okay, that's a pretty cool game.
And he liked Persona, but then when 5 came out, he was like, "I can't play it. My wife won't let me."
Oh gosh.
No, it's really funny.
All right, let's see if I can get this skip here. So there's like a laser skip you can do. There we go. So as long as the laser is off screen and you do like the air dash with hypersonic, you can actually get right through there.
The background is corrupting.
Yes, about the background. So we have some clear skies here with some glitched out clouds. Please be sure to put on some head covering so you don't get any debris falling on your head.
Make sure you wear some sunglasses, please.
Yeah, the weather will clear up in just a few seconds. More at 11.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Oh, you don't see it anymore. Good. Oh wait, never mind.
And clouds are back to normal. All right, now we're just gonna stand here.
We're just gonna stand here and do a ton of damage.
And stand here again. And I'm gonna intentionally use my ring so I can get a lower score count. There we go, and that's flying battery. Also, a little fun fact about my icon there, where you see it kind of change from like blue to yellow. There's a hat on that. That hat is actually the Fire Mario hat, but it has a letter S on it. Because that was like pretty much my beginnings as a speedrunner. I started off as a Mario speedrunner, and obviously I'm called SuperSonic. Yeah.
All right, so now I'm waiting for you to put on like a green tunic and pick up Zelda.
You know, that would be pretty funny because actually there was a little bit of a crossover between Sonic and Zelda. For
there was
one game.
Yeah, Sonic Lost World, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So we got the boss here. This guy is very underwhelming, so we're just gonna wait here for a little bit. But yeah, there was like people asking me sometimes like, so why you do call yourself SuperSonic? Is it based off Sonic games? That is actually half true. The other half of it, the super part of it, is actually from Super Mario Bros. And the Sonic half of it is from the Sonic game. So that's how like the whole Mario and Sonic speedruns came about. Originally, it was actually because of SuperSonic appearing in Sonic 2 for the first time. But then when I became a speedrunner, that's when the lore changed a little bit.
You talk about lore as if it's like you're a VTuber.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was Sandopolis.
Thank you,
1,
Castle. That was very sweet of you. Castle, since then we have raised another $1,000. We're at $3,355 the entirety of the first day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that is very, very incredible.
All right, so this level here, this is infinitely vertical. So we're able to do that screen wrap like we did in Marble Garden. So we can pretty much traverse through other areas of the level. And I'm sure some of us may remember the sand rising section in Sandopolis 2. We're not going to be seeing that here.
Thank God.
Because we're going to be utilizing that screen wrap glitch. So what we're going to do is... there's a loop coming up right here. We're gonna clip inside the wall. Oops, had a little too much rolling speed there. This one's kind of precise to get in the wall, but there's like pretty much some visual cues that you can do to get in there. Also, I pressed right a little too early. All right, let's see. Third time's a charm, maybe.
Sonic 3.
Okay,
No, it's Sonic 4.
I'm gonna turn on the lights here so the ghost won't interrupt me. So light switch is all the way over here, but we're gonna go back to the loop because I am not gonna go through the auto scroller section. Gotta try this again. There. Oh, nope. I got the half clip in there.
Is it pixel perfect?
Kinda.
Interesting.
Oh. So I need to be rolling into the loop. So like after that second rotation, kind of roll in there, and then as long as I'm like slowly like losing speed from the roll, I should be able to clip inside the wall, but I keep missing it. This stage is being a little finicky, and I'm a little worried because of the ghosts that are on screen right now, because they can turn big. Yeah, I'm gonna try it again.
All right, one
Get
more
the lights
attempt.
back on.
Hi, Riri. Oh God.
Yeah, those ghosts, they get aggressive after a little bit, so we don't want them on screen for a long time, especially when I'm trying to go for this glitch here. Yeah, usually I wouldn't be missing this one very much, but let's see. There we go. Okay, now we're in there.
Hey.
Okay, now we're gonna climb up a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna traverse again. So yeah, this entire section would have been like the sand rising section.
Right.
But now we skipped all of that. Okay, now we're gonna do the screen wrap again to clip inside that wall. And then now we're not gonna turn into Hypersonic just yet. I'm gonna turn into him in the boss fight.
Makes sense.
Let's go here. Actually, I might have to turn into him right now. That's okay. I kind of wanted to turn into him a little later, but since I needed to get out of the airlock by doing an instant shield, but since the instant shield is basically the same as turning into Hypersonic, we kind of had to turn into him a little early. And yeah, it's glorious boss music with nothing.
Too fast. He's so
Yeah,
shiny. Don't stare at him too long. You might go blind. Good song.
All right, now we're in Lava Reef. This is probably like one of my favorite songs in the game. Actually, a fellow Sonic speedrunner by the name of Argic, he actually made a typo one time in his splits for Lava Reef. He actually called it Lava Beef. And we kind of kept it.
What's your
as
beef
like
with the lava, bro?
So I was like trying to find ways into thinking, okay, how can this be lava beef? So there's like some of those steps there. They kind of look like maybe little diced pieces of steak or something. And then you got these pieces of ground here. They look like diced potatoes. So I think, you know, I got your meat and potatoes in this level, and then you got the lava, which could be like hot sauce or something like that. So yeah, this is actually a thing about me. Like whenever it comes to video games and food, it just goes hand in hand pretty much. And it's been like that ever since I was a kid.
That's me too. Like I always think about food when I'm playing video games for some reason. Like when I played Mario Odyssey and I got to the Luncheon Kingdom, I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so fat in like the next 10 seconds.
Right?
There's just food everywhere.
Gosh, I was actually one ring short to turning into Hypersonic, so I guess that's
okay.
kind of a good thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, gonna wait for him to come up another time. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that takes care of that guy.
Maybe I can make like a mod that changes all the lava to look like beef.
Right.
And then just send it to him and just be like, hey, I found this new beta ROM of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I want you to go to the lava reef zone. Just you know, humor me.
Right. Nice. I tried to go for a trick called monitor clip, which essentially would have skipped like 1 whole minute of this level, but I missed it by like a frame. So we got to play this level in pretty much normally until we get to the ending of it. And I'm sure a lot of us also remember a boss fight from this game, or from this level rather, where you're just kind of waiting around, waiting for Robotnik to hit himself with these spike balls in the lava. We're not going to be seeing that. I take that damage boost up here just to get up on that ledge, and then we're going to go up this way. Okay, then here we can actually just barely squeeze in between that gap there.
There we go.
Okay, now we're just going to go down this way. Take this route here. All right, now we're gonna go up this way. So normally we would be seeing Knuckles.
I kind of wish Arctic was here to commentate Supersonic's run. Aki would just start laughing. Probably.
Oh yeah, Arctic is great. Okay, we're gonna try to get a stair clip in here. This one's kind of finicky to get. There we go.
Oh.
So we went into Knuckles' tube, and those blocks there, you can't actually break that with Sonic, but if they're off screen, you actually unload the hitbox of the block, so Sonic can actually get through there. And we take Knuckles' exit, so we skip the boss entirely.
Are we still gonna see Knuckles get like electrocuted by Robotnik?
Oh yeah. Oh, whoops.
Okay, because like when I played this game for the first time and saw that, I think I laughed so hard I cried. Because I was just not expecting it in this kind of game.
Well, speaking of that, I have a little story to tell in this section. So we have Knuckles jumping up to the altar, playing his air guitar for Dr. Robotnik to put down the giant ring pop. But Robotnik grabs it and goes away. So Knuckles dashes after him, grabs the ring pop, but Robotnik brings out these tentacles, shocks the echidna, thus showing the skeletal anatomy in which the back of his head is shaped like a butt. The end.
I also like how he just didn't break his back, like whatsoever, like falling that far.
What was that? He's like 1,000,000% muscle or something like that?
Yeah.
That he said in the movie.
What is that animation?
He's like tired apparently. So yeah, like if anybody manages to see like the skeleton of Knuckles and you just pause it, just look at the back of his head. It literally looks like a butt. All right, there we go. So we're gonna spin Nash off of here. So this will allow us to catch the cycle for this vine.
Oh, I was worried for him for a second there because he just jumped into nothing.
Oh yeah, it's just like we're floating in the air. And we got one more screen wrap to do here. So we're just gonna go from the bottom to the top of the level without having to fight the two Mecha-Sonic fights where they reuse the Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 boss fights. But we are gonna fight him here. We're gonna intentionally lose the lightning shield so we can have Insta shield for this.
Super Mario Bros. Z's fans are losing it. And goodbye. But wait, but he comes back.
He comes back in another storyline.
He comes back in another story and he gets very intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear the voice line like, "I'll crush you." That's so old
right,
now.
no.
That's like 15 years old.
Oh gosh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got Death Egg. We're gonna try to go for a mini zip here. This trick is a little tough to get because it's very easy to get crushed here. See if we can get this.
Oh, so my comment was pretty close.
Nope, I fell off. Okay, we can try it again. Yeah, this trick is a little... It's like a 50-50 shot, but there are ways to make it more consistent. But it involves like very precise movement, and I am not trained to do that, really. But there is actually a backup strat where you just kind of stop to spin dash again. This should set up good subpixels here, but... There we go, that's a lot better. All right, so we skipped about 30 seconds of the level right there.
Goodness.
And this right here is a graviton. There's actually a skip for this one too, but it has a high soft lock potential. But it does save about 7 seconds, which may not seem like a lot, but it is huge, especially if you're going for like a top time in this game.
Yeah.
Now we got the onion rings here.
I don't give those to Sonic. He doesn't know when to stop. Have you ever played that ROM hack of?
I did, yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, so the ROM hack I'm referring to, Chad, is there's a ROM hack of Sonic the Hedgehog, I think 1 or 2, where every time you get a ring, they're not rings, they're replaced with onion rings, and the more you get, the fatter Sonic gets. And if you get too many, I think Sonic has a heart attack and just dies.
Yeah. It's so bad.
It's called, yeah, Sonic XL, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Spilled.
And we're gonna do another intentional death, which was that's pretty similar to what we did in Hydro City 2. To unload Act 1 from Act 2. So we're going to be going for one more level wrap in this game, and it is probably the hardest level wrap as well.
And before you make it look really easy in the next 10 seconds.
Let's see what we can do here. Didn't quite get inside the wall there. It's fine, we'll try it again.
Why would you? I'm ignoring what Irrational just said.
All right, there we go.
That doesn't look good. Oh, you read what he said.
Yeah, we're finding the trick, actually. This is also Uwu Ball. Don't make fun of his movies, he'll try to fight you.
Uwu Ball?
Yeah, Uwu. It says Uwu.
Where? Oh, like the noise.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We call him Uwu Ball, like making fun of that one movie director that did, like, what was it, Blood Rain or something like that? And his movies were absolutely terrible, but if anybody like says shit about it, like, he'll want to fight them.
Irrational Soup, thank you so much for your 25 donation, which said, please forgive me. Irrational, you have been the light in the world, and I appreciate you being here. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone for all the donations. That was a banger song right here.
True.
Oops.
Oh, the trick that you're doing to kill the fingers like that, I did that once and it crashed the game. So
it crashed it?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, no,
actually.
it was on Sonic Origins. The game just closed randomly.
Oh wow.
I think I like hit them all at once or something with the spin dash, and it just crashed the game.
Okay, normally in the 80% run, this would be the end, but since y'all hit the donation incentive, we're going to be seeing an extra zone in this.
Yeah. There we go. Save the Master Emerald.
And off to Doomsday. So yeah, we get to see the iconic chase here, in which apparently Sonic can canonically breathe in space.
I like to believe that Hypersonic is he's just so powerful that oxygen is no longer needed.
Yeah, like he can breathe on the water as well, like when you're hyper.
Now, this doesn't explain how he can breathe in space in Sonic Adventure 2 with the Space Colony arc and everything. But don't worry about it. Not important.
Yeah, exactly.
Banger, sorry.
Right, so yeah, we got enough rings for this section here. So we got two boss fights here. We got the first one. So we got these homing missiles. Okay, then we're gonna bring out a next set of 3. Ooh, I almost got hit by that one. That one did not quite. There we go. We got 2 more. All right, so we got 1 more phase to go, and then time will be on fade out.
Okay.
All right, here comes phase number 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's final hit. And that's time.
59:34.
Wow, that was still a sub 1 hour. Oh man, that was a decent run. My PB is actually a 55 something. Yeah, that was mainly from missing a couple of Chaos Emeralds. But aside from that, yeah.
No, this was very fantastic. It was a real. It kind of felt more like you were doing a run and a glitch expedition at the same time. So that was very, very cool to like just see this. But also just like one, like I'm just glad to have this run like actually done on SPD for once, because we've tried it and we never got to see it, and it was just very upsetting because I was like, oh man, this would be so cool. But thank you again so much for joining again and coming here to share such a wonderful game with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And hope everyone in chat enjoyed watching the run as well. And yeah, if y'all want to check out the stuff that I do, you can follow me at twitch.tv/supersonic_.
Absolutely.
Here, I'll even say hi in chat. So.
Oh no! This is what you do. There we go.
That's not me actually.
Oh. Wait, what?
I have an underscore.
Where? There's an underscore in your name?
Yeah.
What? Steal their name.
That's Supersonic. So that Supersonic in particular, they haven't streamed in like 4 or 5 years, but I tried to get their name, but I can't take it because they're also a Twitch partner.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So I had to go with the underscore.
Okay, don't follow that one. Follow the other one. My bad. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
Let me check here. Okay, you do have an underscore in your name. Whoops. Hold on. I'm gonna just spam this until it lets me shout you out. Okay. Well,
yep, that's me right there.
That didn't give you the big shout out though. Dang it.
Oh yeah, I think it's on a cooldown.
It's on a cooldown. Yeah, they always have like a 3-minute cooldown. Go follow Supersonic.
Okay, no
They're very
worries.
funny and sweet and kind. I enjoy them here. Yeah. Is there any like shout outs or anything you want to do? Like anything that you have on your mind? Projects? Any stuff you're doing?
Let's see. So tomorrow I'm going to be starting my very first archipelago. We're going to be playing Sonic Adventure 2 for that one. Wednesday, I'm going to be joining 3 other Capcom creators to play some Monster Hunter Wilds for the Hunter Helper Happy Hour. That's what they call it.
Oh.
So we're going to be doing that. And then Thursday, I'm going to be practicing Super Mario Brothers 3 because on Friday, I'm going to be in a tournament for Super Mario Brothers 3 100%. And we are starting the heat match on Friday to see what placement I'll get and in the seedings. And then we're going to kick off the tournament that way. So that's what we got planned for this week. But other than that, yeah, mostly speedrunning. We'll do casual Wednesday stuff for people that redeem channel points to pick a game for me to play casually, in which we're working on Golden Sun at the moment. And we do retro achievements and some chill stuff as well. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
We also do like art streams as well, like usually like towards the end of the month. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
Alrighty, chat. Well, we're gonna do our last giveaway real quick, which is I gotta add some new names. Give me just a second. SuperSonic, if you want to stay here or whatever, you're free to do whatever you'd like. I'm just gonna quickly add these names for the last thing tonight, which is my brain. I can't think. My brain. The giveaway. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I'll stick around for the giveaway.
Okay. I think there's.
Oh yeah, and also for proof that it is 100% completion, there's our file.
What a great video game. Alright. Oh my god, the wheel, please. Why is it
There
so
we go.
massive? Alright. Fellas. We are going to give away a new thing. And the thing that we're giving away is... I'm going to move out of the way so you guys can see Sonic. This is going to be giving away the Final Fantasy VII Cloud Strife figure. Well, yeah, because it's just short. Your name is short. So that's why it's big. Gonna go ahead and do that in just a second. We'll put it here so it's not covering it. All right. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Spin of the wheel.
Good luck.
Looks like it's gonna be Bombite. Bombite, you have won. What was it? Hold on, show me your thing.
The Cloud Strife
Oh,
thing.
yeah, just won. You won that. Congratulations, you got it. Good job. The funny guy.
Yeah, congrats.
Let me remove that. All right. Need to remember those names for later. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to head off for the night. Yes, I know, Sonic. You're very impatient. I know. So am I. I'm tired. It's been 9 hours. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid, and we're gonna take it easy, Sphere. So once again, thank you, SuperSonic, for joining me. Thank you for doing this run. I really, really appreciate it. And everybody who's been donating and pushing for this charity, thank you, thank you, thank you. We had a very, very powerful start. Hopefully we can keep that momentum as we go into the rest of the week. We got several runs. It's 8 hours every day for the next 8 days. We got a lot of gifts and prizes to give away. So I'm excited. I'm hoping this will go well. So thank you again. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 12 p.m. and we will go to 8 p.m. The schedule will be up when we go live. So you'll see the games that we play then. All right. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, chat. We're gonna find a raid target in just a second. Let me see here. Do do do. Do do. Do 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 do. Let's see here. I'm gonna send you guys. Oh, my back. I'm very tired, man. Let's see here. My raid message is ah. No, we're not doing that. I'm gonna send you guys to Jiggy. They raided me and I haven't raided them back in a while. And they're streaming still, so. Oh, they just went live not too long ago. Cool. Perfect timing. Alright, in that case. You know what our raid message usually is? That's our raid message. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm very excited to see how Speed Timber SPD keeps going. Thank you again so much for all of your donations and pushing so hard for this. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have been wonderful. I really, really appreciate all of you guys, genuinely. Like, this is good. Like, we're doing something incredible here, so. All right. Before I get sappy and cry by accident. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.